All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning and welcome back to fishing. So it's crack of dawn right now, late April-ish, and we are going to try and get on some striped bass. I'm not going to spend too many details now because I'm driving an area I don't really know that well, but we got on some nice fish last week, so we're hoping we can capitalize, re-up my gear, a little more prepared this time, and I'm hoping it will go down the way that will make you proud. So please stay tuned because y'all know what we're about to do. Get some fishing accomplished. It's true. All right, we're starting to mark something, so we're gonna throw this X-Wrap out there, try and troll around 2.5, 3 knots, see if we get any takers. I'm gonna turn the camera off to save some battery, but if we do hook up, we will come back in. All right, so we're pretty much fishing exactly where we were last week. I'm marking some fish, nowhere near as thick as before, but it was kind of sporadic last week too. So let's see if, you know, there's still fish holding here. I'm marking stuff right in the boat, in fact. Right now we're throwing the Elias Shed 5.5 inch or 5 inch, 1.5, 2 ounce bucktail jig head. I do have some 2 ouncers that I re-upped on, but this was working last week, so we'll see if it still does the trick. As they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're not going to spend too much time here if there's nothing happening, but just in case this is like the place they're piled up again, as they were gravitating here last week, see if we can make it happen. Definitely marking fish, and I'm pretty sure we had a grab in the last cast. Yeah, we got some fish under us now. There he is. Fish on. That's a little schoolie. Probably. Yeah, little guy. That's not a bad fish. That's a slot. Ah, damn it. That sucks. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there. This is a pretty heavy pound test, like 25. Like not super heavy, but heavy enough. Probably should just check my leader, because I didn't. We're gonna tie in a 2 ounce jig head, throw another Elias Shed on, in the white color, 5 inch. There's plenty of fish around. And throw a little Pro Cure on there to entice even more. And hopefully that does the trick. Let's try again. Yeah, that was unfortunate. That wasn't a huge fish, but probably would have been the second biggest one we had last time. Would have been a great start. But there's plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. Drag wasn't too tight. Some marks. Some fish on the fish finder. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're on top of them. There he is. Little guy. Little fish. But gotta start somewhere. What's up, little guy? Yeah, you're not all that impressive, but I'm happy with you. All right, break the ice. On the board. So it's not going to be a total scum today. We've also dodged the unofficial 5-minute curse. after that first unfortunate hookup. Let's see if we can stay on them. Stay on that striped bass action and find some better fish. Day is still young. We made a slight move closer to where we were fishing last time, and we're definitely marking some fish. And last time when I was here, I had to stick tight to this spot to get bites. So hopefully, been marking fish elsewhere, but finicky bite. But maybe something about this spot, the fish will be more willing to cooperate. Yep. First cast, good fish, decent fish. Better than the first fish for sure. That one might actually be close to slot size. Not quite, but an improvement. Cool. Hey, buddy. All right, we just got fish number 2 literally on the first cast. Fishing tighter to where we were last week. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come, because we're definitely marking fish. Fish all over right here. If it's like last week, this will be a sure thing. Yeah. Digging in. Might be a better fish. Hit weird. Feels heavier. Might be foul hooked too. Yeah, it looks like it's foul hooked. Knew something was up. Probably took a swipe at it and missed. Alright, back to it. Alright, we just got a foul hook striped bass. Obviously they're round. That fish probably wanted it, but missed the hook in with its mouth and took it in the body. Small fish, a lot of small fish, but there's definitely some good ones, so we're gonna grind through and hopefully pick a few out. Like that first fish that snapped us off looked like it was in the keeper range. Not that we're looking to keep, but looking for some better quality for sure. Yeah, so this was a pretty tough session. There was a lot of anticipation going into this one. As I referenced, the previous week I did quite well in terms of, action and numbers. Nothing huge, but some nice fish. And when I did find the fish the previous week, I was able to make them bite. This time, however, as I'm remarking throughout this video, I'd mark fish, I'd be right on top of them, I'd be near them, and I just could not make them hit with, some level of pattern. I get the occasional swipe, a lot of short strikes, but in terms of making fish commit repeatedly, it was just not consistent. I had a lot of fish that hooked up after that last one that came off. Most of them on the jig, though I did troll a few times, had a few fish jump on then come off, but it just was not a very great day. Part of it, I think, is because it wasn't a great tide. Unlike the last session, I got in at basically peak, and then as I continued to fish, it was outgoing. Additionally, it just got really hot, so I think my energy levels with that dry suit on really started to dissipate throughout the session. But when I got out, there was a couple other kayak fishermen, or quite a few, I should say, and it didn't seem like anyone was doing all that great. It seemed like a lot of people were saying it was the previous week that was the go-to. So that's about it for this one. Nothing too fancy, but I figured I'd throw it out there. So thank you for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the water next time.